Welcome to the Know and Go series, where we break down big topics to help you stay smart and safe. Today, we're talking about something that follows you everywhere you go online, your digital shadow, and how AI is totally reshaping it.
So let's start with something I hear all the time. A lot of people figure, hey, if I don't use stuff like ChatGPT or those AI image generators, then I'm not really affected by AI, right? Well, the truth is, whether you're actively using AI or not, it's already a huge part of your life.
Okay, so let's just dive right in. The thing is, AI is already woven into the tech you use every single day. It's often working completely silently, in the background in ways you probably don't even realize.
I mean, think about it for a second. When you snap a picture, your phone's photo app is using facial recognition to sort and label the people in it. Every time you post anything on social media, that content can be scraped up and used to teach these enormous AI models. And you know those ads that seem to read your mind? Yep, that's AI, learning from every single click and scroll.
So, what in the world happens to all this information that's being gathered from your photos and posts and browsing habits? Well, let's take a look at how it's used to build this incredibly detailed and permanent picture of you.
You see, a lot of tech companies basically treat anything you share publicly, that funny comment, a vacation photo, whatever, as free material. It's like a buffet. They just scoop it all up to make their AI systems smarter, and they usually do it without ever asking your permission, or even letting you know it's happening.
Now, these companies might tell you, don't worry, we make the data anonymous by removing your name. But honestly, that protection is way weaker than it sounds. There's this process called re-identification, and it can easily connect that supposedly anonymous data right back to you.
And here's how easy it is for AI to connect the dots. It takes that piece of anonymous data, checks it against other public info like your social media profiles or online reviews, and bam, it figures out exactly who you are. Get this. One study showed it only takes about 15 different facts to identify pretty much anyone. Just 15.
And this quote just hits the nail on the head. Once your information has been used to train an AI, it becomes part of that system's brain. Trying to get it out is nearly impossible. It's already baked in.
Okay, this all might sound a little technical and abstract, but the consequences of your data being used this way are very, very real. And these dangers can directly affect you, your friends, and your family in some pretty serious ways.
Just 20. That's it. That's roughly the number of photos it can take from your social media feed for someone to create a realistic but totally fake video of you, saying or doing things you never ever did.
These are called deepfakes, and they are shockingly convincing fake videos or audio clips made by AI. And they can be used for some really awful things, from creating fake embarrassing situations for bullying, all the way to blackmail and even serious fraud.
And for you as students, the risks are especially serious. Deepfakes can become this horrible tool for bullying. AI systems, if they're trained on biased data, could make unfair judgments about you. And it goes beyond fakes. Even your private chats with a chatbot could accidentally get indexed by a search engine, making them public for anyone to find.
Okay, after hearing all of that, I know it's easy to feel a little overwhelmed. But here is the good news. You are not powerless here, not at all. There are real, simple things you can do right now to protect yourself and start taking back control of your digital life.
So first things first, limit what these AI systems can see. And the best place to start is your social media. Set your profiles to private. Go back through your old posts and photos. If you don't need it online anymore, just get rid of it. And please, be super careful about posting personal details.
And beyond just social media, building smart online habits is absolutely key. Think about blurring faces in group photos before you post them. A VPN can help hide your location and activity. Using email aliases for signups keeps your real email safe. And maybe most importantly, every time you install a new app, take 2 minutes and just dive into the privacy settings and lock them down.
Look, your personal habits are a huge piece of the puzzle, but the tools you choose to use are just as important. Some services are actually built to protect your privacy, while others are pretty much built to profit from your data.
For example, let's just take cloud storage. With a lot of the typical services, the company can often see your files and might use them for AI training. But with end-to-end encrypted services, only you, and I mean only you, can see your files. They can't be scanned, they can't be indexed, and they can never be used for AI.
And this one is so important. Always, always check the settings. So many AI services, from chatbots to other tools, have a little button, sometimes buried, that lets you opt out of having your data used for training. It might take an extra click,
but it is one of the most powerful things you can do to protect your privacy.
At the end of the day, your best defense is just being aware and making conscious choices about what you share, the settings you use, and the companies you trust with your data. So I'll leave you with a question. What's the one thing you'll change today? Thank you for listening to this Know and Go episode.